Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have a beautiful set of nails here today. So I've already applied the tips, prepped the nails, pushed back the cuticles, went in with my e-file, removed all of the cuticles off the nail plate, applied dehydrator, and then went in with a coat of primer. So now I'm just going in with my acrylic application, which I am using Milky Pink on the middle finger from CJP, and I'm also using my number 10 Klinsky brush that I purchased off eBay. And today the brush was working quite well. I did explain in my last video of how it can be a little bit of a nuisance, and a lot of you did comment on the last video and said that you also have the same problem, so that must just be the way that these brushes are made. So this is a strength powder, so I am just building up my strength and everything on these nails because I won't need to go in and cap them. So now on the little finger and the thumb, I think it is, I'm going in with the colour Vamp, which is from CJP, and it is a beautiful blood red. It's gorgeous. So colours like this are always a little bit harder to work with, you know, because if you make a mistake it is going to stand out. So I kind of just use them more as like a paint. These ones obviously, I'm not sure if these ones are strength powders actually, but obviously I will just go in with crystal glass and cap it. So you can see I'm draining the liquid out of the back of the bead before I'm placing it onto the nail, because CJP is a much drier system. So now I'm going in with Perfect Black from CJP, and just using small beads there, getting right up to that cuticle without obviously touching any of the skin, and then just dragging that down, and then I place a bead by the free edge and feather that back over. These are so pigmented, so a small amount does really go a long way. And that I'm putting that on this. Am I putting that on the index finger? I think it is. Yeah. So I just had a little bit on the side there that I hadn't obviously fully covered. So I just went in with a small bead there and covered that. And then just doing the exact same thing on her index finger. So this is Gemma. Gemma comes about every 5 weeks, so she has a fresh set like every time, so I don't need to put like a base, clear base down or anything like that. I have a lot of clients that are like that, you know, that they just come you know, like every, you know, like 4 to 5 weeks and just get like fresh sets on. So I don't do a lot of infills on these clients. I don't tend to record infills. I tend to record just like, you know, like new sets. So I did drop a bead on the kitchen towel, so I just went in with a fresh one. So this brush is really good because it does have a good point on it, so you can get right up to that cuticle and also the side walls. So you can make your work nice and neat with this brush, which I really like. So anyways, once I've applied the colour, I'm just going to go in with CJP's Crystal Glass. So what I found with these kind of colours, I just dip my brush in my acrylic liquid and just wet the nail just a little bit, just give it like a wash. Just sometimes when you're covering darker colours, if you have any dry patches in your acrylic or anything, you know, it can go a little bit like a bit frosted looking, you know. So I find if you just wet the nail a little bit, and it just helps that acrylic glide on the nail much better, and then you'll find that you won't get any like murky bits or anything. It just will be totally crystal glass. So a little tip there for you. So once obviously I have done all of this, I'm just going to go in with all of my usual filing and then remove all of the dust off the nails. So what I've done on the black nails, I've went in with some foil adhesive glue. You can purchase that on numerous places. You can just go on eBay and just put in foil glue. So it does go on like a, well, depending on what base you put it on, it does go on like a bluey colour, and then when it goes totally clear, that means that it's dry for you to use your foil. And on the middle finger, I also went in with my Blue Sky non-tacky gel top coat, and I cured that. So now I'm going in with Madame Glam's black gel polish and a small detailing brush, and I'm just making some random squiggly lines. And then with the same brush, I just dip it in acetone, pure acetone, and then I just keep going over the gel polish until I get the desired marble look that I am going for. I've tried it with Sharpie pens and so on, and this is the easiest way that I like, and you can just keep dipping it into your acetone you know, until you get what you want, and then obviously you can pop the nail into the lamp and obviously give it a 30-second cure. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just obviously keep dipping it in until obviously that gel disperses around the nail, and it just looks really pretty, just a nice bit accent nail. So I'm going in with some gold holographic foil, which I purchased from Glitter Arty Nails, and you can see that them nails have gone totally clear now, so that means that it's all dry, and then just press it in. Really, it is literally as easy as that. So I'm not putting it all over the nail, I'm kind of just doing like a third of the nail, like a fade kind of thing, and it just brings some beautiful gold into them nails. So once I had done that, on the red nails, I just popped a little gold gem. These gems weren't obviously expensive, so I didn't mind putting the gel top coat over them. Plus, for Gemma, you know, because obviously she goes quite a long period of time with her nails, it helps extra protection to keep them gems on. So I know a lot of you hate when you put gel top coat over them, but they're not real Swarovski crystals, so I'm definitely not going to spoil the cut of the gem. And that's it, guys. So I'm going to pop them into my LED lamp and cure for 30 seconds, add some cuticle oil, and that's it. So I really hope that you did enjoy this set of nails. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!